less than 100 years, Los Angeles sheds its dusty frontier skin to emerge as a global metropolis. Through this AI reconstruction, we witness that relentless metamorphosis unfold. This is the tale of a city perpetually rebuilding, forever wagering on tomorrow. Our vantage point looks south along Broadway from Temple Street, capturing the moment a frontier settlement crystallizes into an urban center. Dominating the foreground, the Times Mirror printing house produces the news for a burgeoning population of 200,000. Farther down, the 1888 City Hall holds its ground on the 200 block, a proud sentinel soon to be dwarfed by its successors. To the east, Fort Moore Hill still commands the skyline, though its days are numbered. It will soon be carved away to feed the insatiable downtown grid. At the junction of Main and Temple, the Redstone Courthouse and Post Office makes a profound statement. Crafted from crimson Arizona sandstone, this Romanesque revival monument consolidates federal courts and the central post office beneath a single elaborate roof. Its clock tower pierces the sky, a beacon visible throughout the expanding core. Palm trees flank the stately entrance, a symbolic grafting of federal presence onto the unmistakably Californian terrain. It will stand for 45 years, only to fall in 1936, making way for a newer judicial complex. Here, the Los Angeles Times establishes its home in a dignified brick structure crowned by a distinctive rounded turret. From this nerve center, publisher Harrison Gray Otis forges a media dynasty, his paper growing into Southern California's authoritative voice. The building's Romanesque arches and turrets lend a solemn gravity to the still unpaved streets, yet a tragic fate awaits. In 1910, a catastrophic bomb blast will tear through it, claiming 21 lives in a grim chapter of American labor strife. The Times will rise again from the same ashes 2 years later. Broadway thrums as the undeniable pulse of downtown. Looking south from 2nd Street, the city's explosive growth is palpable. Streetcar tracks vein the thoroughfare, linking neighborhoods that multiply overnight. In the distance, a new tower climbs, marking another ambitious addition. Sidewalks shaded by awnings welcome shoppers past bustling department stores, while a web of electric wires overhead powers a metropolis whose population has skyrocketed fourfold in a decade. Los Angeles is charging headlong into the modern age. On the southwest corner, the American National Bank building asserts itself with Victorian opulence. Dark brick, intricate stonework, and a dramatic corner turret proclaim the arrival of high finance. Adjacent, the 1889 YMCA displays its own gabled roof and turret, while the PT Oak block rounds out this remarkable streetscape. These structures materialize almost overnight, artifacts of the transformative 1880s land boom. Los Angeles is vigorously casting off its frontier origins, robing itself in the architectural elegance of a contemporary American city. From Spring Street, we behold Los Angeles' civic nucleus. On the right, the clock tower courthouse rises, its timepiece governing the city's rhythm. To the left, the enduring Temple block, a commercial anchor since the 1870s. The United States Hotel looms in the background, sheltering the endless stream of new arrivals. All the while, the distant mountains frame the scene, a silent testament to the natural basin now being rapidly filled with brick and ambition. The Arcade Depot serves as Los Angeles' lifeline to the nation. Since 1888, this Southern Pacific Railroad terminal has greeted countless dreamers stepping onto the platform, each week delivering thousands lured by California promise. At San Pedro, Los Angeles Harbor unfolds. Sailing ships rest at anchor in placid waters, while railroad tracks snake directly onto the docks, forging a direct 20-mile link to the urban heart. Nearby, a thicket of oil derricks crowds the land now known as Marina Peninsula, a forest of wooden towers drawing black gold from the earth. It is January 1942, and America has just entered World War II. This very oil will fuel the engines of war across the Pacific. Spring Street epitomizes the city's energy. Looking north from 2nd Street, the scene explains why. The Hollenbeck Hotel claims the southwest corner with an air of refined hospitality. Opposite, the Bryson Bonebreaker block ascends with characteristic turrets and bay windows. Streetcars glide down the avenue, ferrying passengers through the commercial core. From its perch on Pound Cake Hill, the county courthouse surveys the frenzy below. Though barely 50 years old as an American city, Los Angeles builds with breathtaking audacity. On the slopes of Mount Lee, the HOLLYWODLAND sign appears, a colossal exercise in real estate promotion. Developer Harry Chandler plants these 50-foot-tall letters to hawk a new hillside subdivision. Each character is studded with light bulbs that flash in sequence after dark. By 1949, the final 4 letters will vanish, leaving only the legendary Hollywood behind. Los Angeles Municipal Airport sprawls across open fields. On this Army Day, military aircraft stand in precise rows on the tarmac. At the facility's heart, an Art Deco terminal building serves a city staking its future on flight. Opened in 1930, it already accommodates both civilian and military traffic. Soon, it will be known as Mines Field and later transform into Los Angeles International Airport. The simple runways of today will multiply into one of the planet's busiest aerial crossroads. Then the freeways arrive, concrete rivers slicing through the urban fabric. From the 1940s through the 1960s, the city constructs a 527-mile network binding LA to San Francisco, San Diego, and every spreading suburb. The cost is immense. 400,000 residents are displaced, their homes erased to clear the path. Whole streets disappear as bulldozers reconfigure the city for the automobile. In a monumental pivot, Los Angeles trades its streetcars and walkable districts for the allure of open road velocity, forever altering its soul.